Welcome to the call with Suruchi Hirawat. Thank you so much for hopping on because the word power itself is not easy to digest. So, claiming, owning, and acknowledging your power is a little topsy turvy journey. So, thank you so much for being here. And before I start, if there's anybody who's new, who has never done access or never been on any call with me, I don't see. So, in case if any one of you are here, please raise your hand, unmute, so that we can all then just march wherever it takes. Great. So, let's ask, what does power means to you? Let's start with the basic, simple question. What does power means to you?
Freedom.
Freedom. Okay. And if you have freedom, what have you decided will go wrong?
I will be a free bird, I think.
If you are a free bird, what have you decided will create that problem if you are a free bird?
There is no foundation. I can move freely and I can go anywhere. I can do anything, whatever I want. And I have no fear of losing anything.
You have no fear of losing anything. If you, okay, tell me one thing. See, here it's glumping. When you're saying freedom and free bird, and then you're also saying that you don't have a fear of losing anyone. So, where have you decided being powerless? Then, what does powerless means?
Powerless means responsibilities towards family and family. Yeah.
So, okay, everywhere you lump all the definition you all have of the word power, everything the word power means to you, can you destroy and unclear all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, lunch, short, because it's like being power is taking in charge, leading somebody, leading your life. So when you're leading your life, won't you have to take responsibility for your life?
I am leading my life if there is no such foundation on me. But yeah, freedom means, financial freedom also. I meant to say that also.
So agreed. What my question is, like, somewhere we are lumping the definition of power because we say power and then we say power as freedom, and somewhere we also feel powerless when we feel we have to take responsibility for everyone. But when you are being a powerhouse, automatically you become a leader. Whether you become a leader of your clan, you become a leader of your family, you become a leader with your friends, with your colleague, whatever, you automatically take that position, right? And when you take that position, it's a very subtle boundary of taking responsibility. It's not that they will choose what they will choose, but you are also responsible because you become the torchbearer of different possibility that they do not know is possible, right? So all the definitions that we have, which doesn't allow us to claim, own, and acknowledge our power with the fear of taking everybody's responsibility because we're so tired of taking people's responsibilities. Okay. Can we destroy and create at all times, seconds earlier? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pok, online, chat, bazillion. So, what does responsibility means to you?
When we are a powerhouse, we have a team. We have to work for the team. Obviously, if we are a leader, we have to look after either our team or at home also to our family, whatever. तो we will be the वो बोलते हैं ना रथ चलाते हैं जो पीछे engine will be the engine and they will be the डब्बाज like वैसा कुछ
Okay,
तो फिर obviously तो वो एक responsibility तो आ ही जाता है ना फिर कि
the thing is that's what it is. It's like, but then the thing is, okay, everything that all your definition of responsibility is, can you first destroy and unclear?
yes
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, everywhere you bought that lie that whatever other people choose is your responsibility. Can you free yourself from this main job that you have taken, that you are responsible for other people's choices?
but I want them to choose that no
See,
somewhere behind the scene I want
that
them
is
that
not
they
leader.
should choose that
But Neetu, that is not leadership. That is dictatorship. I want you to choose what I want you to choose, and that's draining. When you're becoming a dictator, Leela said responsibility is draining. That is a dictatorship. Are you being a leader or are you being a dictator? It's a very thin line.
Yes. And I'm not able to differentiate actually.
Yeah. So if everywhere you're choosing to be a dictator and thinking that you're being a leader, can you destroy and create a
Yes.
right, wrong, good, bad, potpok, online, short, person name? Because a dictator thing is my way or highway. A leader says, hey, I am going. This is fun. This is what it is. If you would like to join, please be happy to join. If you don't, it's okay. It's your choice. So because the thing is, when we don't give people choice, we believe that we also don't have a choice. Do you get where we want to run away from responsibility because we feel that they have to do it? It's an expectation, and that's the reason we are bounded by the same expectation, and we also believe that we don't have a choice. And not having a choice is what pulls us down. So everywhere you bought that lie, you're living that lie, and you're creating your life, your relationship, your finances based on this lie. Can you destroy and uncreate all? Right, wrong, good, bad, podpok, online, short, person. Can you actually make anyone choose anything unless they desire to choose?
No.
So everywhere you decided your job is to make people choose, because what you're doing, you're operating from the rightness of your point. I am right, so they should choose this. Who said you are right? You're just different. You're making a different choice. It is not a right choice or a wrong choice. It's just a different choice. But when you operate from rightness point of view, that is what it limits you. That is what it drains you, because then you have to fight all the way. You have to shove your point of view down their throat. And if they don't, then you want to put water. If water doesn't work, you want to bash them. If bashing also doesn't work, you want to shake them so that your point of view goes down in their system. And how much hard work it is.
It doesn't go there, and I keep on struggling for that. That is what
That's what
bothers.
that's the thing, you're struggling. So my question is, where have you decided your point of view of choosing life is the only way of choosing life, and everywhere you come to this conclusion, and everywhere you're creating your life based on this conclusion, can you destroy and uncreate at all times of itself?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, your life may be more easy, the other person's life may be more struggle, but they love something about struggle, right? That's the reason they keep on choosing the same.
I feel कि उनके जैसा जी के देख लिया, अब अपने जैसा जियो.
अपने जैसा जियो, अग्रीड, बट आप दूसरों को फोर्स क्यों कर रहे हो अपने जैसे जीने के लिए? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन. दैट इज व्हाट ड्रेन्स यू. Be an example. See, the leader is not that who have 100 followers. A leader is like, hey, I know this is possible, I'm going whether somebody goes or not. That is claiming and owning your power and following what you know. But what we do, we look behind. Somebody's coming, not coming. Achha, let me just first take them. Because unless they are not coming, then I am not a leader in true sense. So everywhere you bought that lie that you will not be a leader in true sense if people don't follow you or people don't do what you ask them to do. Can you now revoke, recant, renounce, destroy, and create all the conclusions, decisions, judgments you have about what a leader is and what a leader is not for now and all eternity? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So, what does the word power means to you guys?
You're asking me
I had asked,
again? No, no.
I had cleared you, but it's okay. What does the word power? It's okay. When I say power, what is power for you? Because we all struggle in.
Allowing myself to take my decisions.
Okay. Allowing yourself to take your decisions. So, what will happen if you allow yourself to take your decisions? Truth, what will happen?
Sorry, Suruchi, your voice broke. I'm in a bad network area, so I didn't hear
So
you.
I asked, Truth, what will happen if you allow yourself to take your decision? Anybody else? Something popping for someone else? They can unmute and say, no problem. Please unmute.
I feel liberated.
Okay, so what do you hate about being liberated?
I don't hate about being in power. I feel I'm liberated, not, dependent on anybody. I am myself.
Thank you. Just a second. So everywhere you have concluded, decided, judged that if you are a powerhouse, you're not dependent on others. Can you please join and create it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pok, lunch, how much separation are you creating with this definition by itself? Because I may be power, but I can co-create. Dependence doesn't mean that you're powerless. So if you got that lie that if you are dependent on someone, that means you will never allow to be provided for. See, when we are provided for by people, then we feel we are dependent on them. And when we feel we are dependent on them, we feel that we are not powerhouse. That's the reason we need support from people, right? So
Right.
you bought that lie, all of you. You're living that lie and you're creating that lie, which doesn't allow you to even receive from the universe. Can you destroy and create all?
Yes, yes, yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pokal, line, short, boys. I mean, see, it's a very thin line. Being provided for means I'm open to receiving from everything and anything. It doesn't mean that I lack. Everywhere you have concluded that you will only receive from others when you lack. All the lies that this reality has fed or you have bought from this reality, which doesn't allow you to be provided for with ease. Can you destroy and create it all?
Yes.
Strong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shots, boys and girls. Everywhere you're fighting to prove you're powerful by not receiving the contribution from each and every element of the universe, even from your child. Can you now revoke, recat, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate and let it all go times a gazillion?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Suruchi.
Every day concluded and decided that you will not be the source if you're provided for. Can you let go of this myth for now and all eternal?
Yes.
Tell me one thing. When you see water spring, have you seen a water spring? Where does the water come from? From the earth?
Yeah.
The spring is provided by the earth.
Yeah.
But the spring also provides to so many other people who comes and enjoy the water from the water spring.
Yes.
So now, if you are the powerhouse and you're provided for, but you also provide other people, is there any lack in your universe if you receive?
Not at all.
Not at all. But where is the lack coming? The lack is coming from the conclusion that you've already decided that you are. And when you've decided you're powerless, you have to keep proving at every instances that, hey, I am powerful. So every way trying to prove that you're powerful and deep down believing that you are powerless, can you destroy and uncreate your conclusions, your decisions, your computations, your judgment you have about you?
Yes.
And that you are formed in any lifetime, space, dimension, reality, which is creating your current reality with everything around you.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shots, boys and men, truth. If you are, all of you are fully powerful, fully powerful. If you claim, okay, what does power, what does power look like? Let's ask this question. What does power look like? Sorry, I had
Hammer.
Huh?
The X-Men. X-Men superpowers.
Okay, everywhere you have, everywhere you have made it very melodramatic. Like power look like X-Men, because if I think X-Men, I like, oh, I'll have a super quality where I'll jump from one thing to another, or I'll shape shift, or some energy will come, right? Which doesn't allow us to tap into the subtle power we have, which is not visible at all. Right? So all the definitions that you have of what the power will look like and not look like, which doesn't allow you to be the power you truly are. Can you destroy and uncreate all?
Yes.
Because if I decided power will look like a blue color, my eyes, my mind, my body is only looking for that blue color. Where is that blue? All the shades of blue I will look. And then the subtle pink, white, green, I'll miss out, right? Power is what? Your presence that can melt people around you without even you opening a mouth. Your one hug that makes the people feel so good. Your one smile that change the waves. Your hello can bring so much shift in people's universe. So it is not what it looks like. So everywhere you have given a form, a shape to the word power, that if I'm powerful, how my life will look like, be like, or what it'll get created, which doesn't allow you to claim, own, and acknowledge the power you truly be. Can you destroy and uncreate at all times, Sagat Saleh?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, all nine short Bazamians, and all the myths you have of what a powerful person should look like, be like, feel like, taste like, which doesn't allow you to receive your power because it doesn't matches any definition that you currently have. Can you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, all nine short Bazamians, and everywhere you bought the lie that if you're powerful, then you will not have a problem. If you're powerful, then whatever you ask, the genie will just be right on your corner and give you everything. Can you destroy and uncreate all that, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, lunch. See, power doesn't mean it's like, see, it's if you see your heartbeat, it has a beat. But when you run, your heartbeat also goes up, down, up, down, up, down. When you're tired, it's not the same rhythm all the time, right? So you have to see sometimes when you are being the power, when you're claiming owning, your life looks very different. Sometimes for whatever reason, you lower a notch. You don't claim your power. You try to be pathetic, which is okay. So you just acknowledge, okay, I'm not being me. I'm being a version of me, or I'm being a definition of me that people expect me to be. That's the reason things are what it is. But then you go into the wrongness. Everywhere you decided if you claim, own, and acknowledge your power right now on this call, you will be this powerhouse 365 days. I'm sorry to say, no, you'll have to choose it over and over and over and again every 10 seconds of your life. Everywhere you decided, one chip inserted, lifelong guarantee. I wish I could give you a lifelong guarantee. Even the battery needs to be charged. So everywhere you're not willing to charge yourself by seeing, hey, if this is not I am, then why am I choosing this? Why am I choosing to play a role of powerless? Because it is helping you, trust me. We don't even move a finger if it doesn't help us. Even it's pain, we love pain. That's the reason we keep creating pain. And there's no right and wrong. And I'm not here to judge because I do it most of the time because sometimes it's just fun. And how many of you like obstacles because it's fun to prove you that you are powerful? Everything that is, can you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, lunch, and bazillions. What if you don't need that constant reminder by creating obstacles? What if you can just acknowledge every day, get up? Yeah, I know I'm power. Okay, what can I create with my power today with ease rather than with problem? So everywhere you have decided power means solving people's problem or overcoming your own problem, which keeps you in a constant loop of creating and generating problem. It doesn't allow you to enjoy your power. Can you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, uncreate, and give your fascination up from this mechanism of recreating that problem or creating this loop again and again for now and all eternity? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine. Can you speak about authority? Just a second. Sorry. Okay. Can you speak about authority as power? What do you mean by authority? You asked authority. What do you mean by authority?
Like the way we see it everywhere today.
Sorry?
The way we see it everywhere today, the authority, like, say,
What is
the high officials, the officials, the people who hold like so-called power.
so all that? See, the thing is, they are not power, they are force. Power and force is two different things. Everywhere you glum power as force, can you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pok, all nine, short, perseverance. Because see, when I'm putting force somewhere, I feel that I'm not power. That's the reason I have to exert the force on you. If I'm being power, I can be very simple. This is what it is. I'm being very, there's no miss in that beat. Like if you see when people get angry, they're exerting that power. They're like, this is what it is. Somewhere, if you see, whenever we feel that we are being powerful, our notch in the voice raises up, our anger flare up. But that is not power, that is force. Because when you're being power, you can be just quiet. The subtlety of power, the power is actually so subtle. So everywhere you have not received the subtlety of your power based on the definition of or your experience of other people's power, and everywhere you've concluded this is how power will look like, be like. Can you destroy and uncreate it all times a gazillion?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch, everywhere you're scared of authority. Can you first destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch, doesn't mean, because when we are scared of authority and power is equal to authority, do you think you'll claim your power?
No.
Because you hate people with power, because you're scared of them and you don't want to be hated by. So you will never claim your power.
Also judged the way they are judged.
Yeah, because you judging them. So everywhere you judge people in authority, everywhere you've been that and done that, which doesn't allow you to claim and acknowledge your authority. Can you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch. Authority is nothing. Authority is what I know. What I know. It is that I say it with authority because this is what I know. This is relevant in my universe. Is this relevant in your universe? You have to choose and decide for yourself. That's what we spoke earlier with. It's not dictatorship. Like what I think is right, you have to do. Then I'm doing the rightness of my point of view. I'm not giving you a choice. Listen to everybody. Authority is coming from the space, hey, I have used this works for me. That's the reason when I'm giving you a tool or when I'm clearing it with an authority, because I've used it and I know this shit works. If it's relevant, use it. If it doesn't, it's okay. But then the thing is, all those lifetime space dimension reality where you were punished by people in authority and everywhere you hated people with power, it doesn't allow you to claim, own, and acknowledge your power. Can you destroy and uncreate it all times a gazillion?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch, because if I hate somebody, I'll never have that as my reality. Why? Because I don't want to be hated. Deep down, we all want to be loved by people. Period. Is there anybody who doesn't want to be loved by others? Please raise your hand. I really would like to meet you. Right? It is not, because this is what it is. Because we like, hey, I may not be doing something good. That's the reason people don't love me. So we try to mold ourselves to be loved by others. And then if we hated or we judge people in authority, we will never claim the authority that what we know, because we don't want to be judged. We don't want to be rejected. So everywhere you've rejected people with authority, because everywhere you glummed, authority means power, means abuse. Can you
Wow.
not recant, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, uncreate all your decisions, conclusions, judgments, computations that you have, which is clumping all these together as your reality?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, lunch, or bazillion. Truth, if you are a powerhouse, will you abuse people or will you contribute to people? It's a choice. What are you going to choose? Like how we say money is not a problem, people are. Power is not a problem, people are. It is just an energy.
Yeah. So, Suruchi, whenever, whenever, like in any layman language, whenever we hear anybody talk, so it's like, be it in a family or be it in a corporation or in the country, it's usually associated with people who get to change stuffs or who get to control people or who get to, just like, as you rightly said, force also. So this is how we usually like, I have seen people around me, I can speak for me. So I have seen people around me, and yeah, even I then probably chose to associate power to that. And
Pooja,
yeah.
Priyanka, sorry. My suggestion is run all the definition I have of power that I picked up from my mother, from my father, from my surrounding, I destroy and uncreate it all. Because it's a definition, right? And you said power gives you choice. So if you claim and own your power, and if you make the choice, what invitation will you be to all those people who are running away from their power? Everywhere you've decided if you have a power, you'll just become like them, who abuse people with their power, who scare people with their power, who force people with their power. Can you destroy and uncreate it all times of Gazalian?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good part, pot, poker, lunch, it's the same thing like money. People don't want to have money. Why? Because money is a evil of everything. Money creates fight, and then we cry, I don't have money. Because deep down, this is my point of view. So I will not have money. The same thing is, what point of view do you have about power? Because that is so deep rooted, right? Which doesn't
Yeah.
allow me to, because it will be like I will have 50% of my power and I will not have. And I'll have power in certain areas, but I'll not have power in certain areas. So you have to decide. It is not that we are powerless in all the areas. Trust me. There's certain areas where you act powerless and certain areas you act powerful. Identify those areas.
Also, Suruchi, are they not momentary? Like, at times, like I have noticed, I just like turn myself up and all the power, all the potency in certain situations. And then again, if it's the same situation or something alike, I don't choose to, go ahead with the same intensity, power, or like whatever that looks like.
Because everywhere you expected a certain result when you were claiming and owning your power, and everywhere you got dissatisfied with what you got. Yeah, which doesn't allow you to be that powerful house in those other areas. Can you destroy and uncreate all?
Yes, yes, yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch. Because the thing is, when we see, the thing is, if I did something, right? Suppose I'm on the call, for example. Okay, I expected everybody says, "Oh, amazing! Go girl, go girl, go girl." Okay, and I get boo, boo, boo from everybody, right? I will be like, oh, I should not be doing this anymore. Why? Because I expected I was being my powerhouse, I was being me, and everybody says, being you, change the world. And I went to change the world. Nobody liked it. Was great. I didn't like it. What was I doing it for others, or was I doing actually for me? So
Yeah.
everywhere you claimed your power in a particular situation, right?
Hmm.
To be recognized by others. Can you destroy and uncreate that agenda that you had?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch, at means if your agenda was only to claim and own because I want to feel alive. When I am powerful, I feel alive. When I'm powerless, I feel like dead. Anybody can drag me anywhere and take me anywhere.
Hmm.
Right? So if
Yeah.
I'm just doing it for me, and then when I've done it, I'll say, okay, then I did a good job. Yes and no. Yes. Oh, did I claim my power 100% out, or on 0 to 10 ka scale? What? So once I acknowledge myself, the need to get acknowledged with from others just releases. So next time I will again claim it more. So everywhere you are waiting to be appreciated, recognized by others, so that you can finally claim, own, and acknowledge your power. Can you let go this fascination that you have for other people's validation, which doesn't allow you to acknowledge your own self?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch, or doesn't mean it's a choice that you will have to make. Hey, can I choose the power for me? Even the world doesn't see it at all. But you're waiting for the world to see. But tell me one thing, how can they see you when you can't see you?
Yeah.
Everything that brings up for each one of you, can you destroy and uncreate all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poker, lunch, it feels very lonely when no one sees you. Okay, but you will be lonely. It's like leader, if the leader feels, oh my God, I want the whole world to see me, they will not be able to take one more step also. How many times you want to go to a dance party, but you're waiting all your friends to agree. And the days nobody agrees, so you just land up sitting in the house. What do you say? I feel like going for a dance, whether somebody is going or not, I'm going to that club and dancing. That is choosing for you. But if everywhere you're waiting for somebody to show up, that somebody is not going to show up unless you follow their rules. So what is the agenda? Where have you decided you'll be lonely? You want to invite nature. Invite all the conscious spirit, invite fairies, there's so many people, there's so many energies you can invite. Are you willing? Yeah, Krishna.
Can you invite fairies?
Of course you can invite. Are you willing to receive? Is my question.
Thanks.
See, the thing is, everywhere you're creating that separation. See, there's only separation based on your point of view. Otherwise, there's no separation because everything coexists. Power and powerless coexist. It's the same side of the coin. Because some days you feel very powerful, some days you feel very powerless. Some situation you feel very powerful, some situation you feel powerless. The situation that you feel powerless is my question is like, what significance have you given to that relationship? What significance have you given to that situation? What significance have you given to that object where you're feeling powerless? Sorry, let me just check. Somebody's written. I'm so bad with. If I have those being knowledge, they can even acknowledge me. Any question, please? Yeah, somebody. Any question, please unmute and ask because yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, Leela.
I would like to know how to use myself as my powerhouse being to move. For many years, I've been trying to move out of South Africa. I even had premonitions of this unrest that happened like 8 years ago. And I kept dreaming it, knowing it's going to happen. I didn't want to be here.
Leela, pack your bags, book your ticket and move out.
I don't know how to do it. There's no money. There's no visas.
Okay, tell
I'm
me.
South African. With passports are terrible.
You need to see which places doesn't require visa. Which place can I move out? Can I move out from the city? Look, see, the thing is, there's nothing. The day you decide to choose to move, I can write on a piece of paper, any one of us, whoever is acting powerless. Trust me, there's nobody stopping you. It's only you stopping yourself because you like to say, whoever it is, please, I'm muting you. Yeah. You like to prove yourself that, hey, I'm not supported. Are you willing to support you? Everywhere you're waiting for the world to support you, are you willing to support you and your decisions?
I'm waiting for that money for the ticket of the flight. That's what I'm waiting for.
Hide and go. Take a train, hike, hitchhike. See, the thing is, you can do anything and everything. Trust me.
I could swim over the ocean. Swim.
See, it's like I'm asking for very practical stuff to do. Okay, I can say, hey, I can fly. Do I can really fly? I'll break my bones and then go to the hospital. So I'm ask for very practical step. Hey, what can I do? If I can't move from this city, where can I go? Which friend can I bounce on and says, hey, can I stay with you for 2 days? Great, move out. See, it's an excuse that you keep telling yourself to say how pathetic you are. So what do you love about being pathetic is my question. Because you definitely love something. That's the reason I will not choose being power, I'll choose powerless. There is nothing. If somebody has a gun point and says strip, will you strip or you'll say, no, people will see, you will do, right? If this city is eating you up, why will you not move out? Is my question. That means you're waiting for it to get so extreme that you feel that you don't have a choice and then you'll take action. So everywhere you're not claiming, owning and acknowledging your power unless it becomes too extreme in your world. Because you like struggle, you don't like ease. I'm asking you, friend, move towards ease. Life will be like a breeze. But if you like struggle, enjoy your struggle. I will give you more energy to have more struggle in your life. I have no problem because I don't believe in dictatorship.
I would like to give up the struggle. I want to.
You can't, Leela, you can't. You'll not have any story if you give up your struggle. Your life will be so easy lemon squeezy. And you don't like lemons. You like hard lemons.
I like lemons.
Make it soft.
I'm ready to give it up. It's the hidden viewpoints. Is it just me? Is it really just me doing this?
Can anybody do it to you? I'm really sorry. Everywhere all of you have decided that somebody is doing something to you. That means that you've already decided that you're powerless. Period. That's the end of your story. So you are powerless. Okay, fine. Then be at the mercy of others. Go on the street, beg. You're powerless. No, you are not. You know that you are not. So my question is, why do you like to blanket yourself with the idea that you're powerless? So okay, fine. I don't have the courage to go to the extreme, but what small step can I take to break this? You can
I
always
have
take a small baby step
done
towards
the
it.
extreme. I've moved out like that before, and then I came back. I can do the extreme.
See, I'm saying not the extreme. I'm asking you a baby step which you can continue. See, when I go this extreme and I go this extreme, but what will happen in between? Nothing. No, but life is all about small, small steps towards something. It's not about too extreme. Either I will do it, I love you, or either I'll hate you. I'm asking is like, I don't love you, I don't hate you. Let's just create together.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah, great. Anybody, any other question? Is there any connection between victimhood and power? Of course, there is a connection between victimhood and power. Does power people feel like a victim? But what do you love about being a victim? Which doesn't allow you to claim and own your power. Because, see, the very underlining, like I sometimes really wanted to play the role of victim. Because I like shit, yeah. I think I'm so powerful. Nobody wants to help me. Nobody has time for me. Nobody even calls me because the moment when people cry, everybody goes, and I'm laughing, so nobody checks on me. So I tried hard. I really tried hard. I did that drama for a day, sometimes for an hour, but I feel so frustrated within myself. Like, what the hell, yeah? Chuck it, right? So if you're not able to get out of that victimhood, right, that victim card, what have you decided that victim card will give you which your own power will not give you? Because you've concluded, you have decided that this role will provide you something that you cannot provide yourself. That's the reason you're not willing to let go of that card.
So how to come out of that, Suruchi?
Yeah, I just want to ask there only because my question was that only. So, like, though I don't want to be in the victimhood, but I
How is it
feel
helping
because,
you?
sorry,
How is it helping you? वो क्या चीज का फायदा कर रहा है आपको?
no, it is not helping me. I'm not choosing my power. So somewhere I feel maybe in subconscious mind, I'm loving to be in the victimhood. That's what I'm not choosing power. It's like that.
You have to ask, what do I love about victimhood? Because see, the thing is, if we are not changing something, even when we are saying, even when we are taking an action, okay, I will take an action to prove to the world that, hey, I'm taking action, still it's not shifting. But it's not really taking an action, it's just a facade that I'm creating around the world. The day I want to choose and change something, I'll do everything on the earth to move it. For example, if you desire to have something, just whenever, when you were young, whether you cried for it, whether you screamed for it, whether you snatched it from people, but you took it, whatever you desired, right?
Right.
You didn't leave any stone unturned. You didn't went 30% and says, shit, I tried everything and I can't do it. You never gave up,
Right.
right? And if you're giving up on something, just ask, what do I love about this idea of victimhood? What do I have decided, concluded that this will provide me, which my own power cannot provide me? Because
Okay.
when I played that role, I love acting. So I played that role, I acted. I was thinking I'll get sympathy. I was thinking I'll get love. I was thinking I'll get something that everybody in the world gets. And I feel left alone. But everybody said one thing, stop doing drama, get to life. I was like, what the hell? When everybody else, this friend does drama, you guys go cuddle, hug. And when I'm doing drama, you are saying, just get up, smell the coffee. I was like, shit, I couldn't do the drama also well. So what drama are you doing with the victimhood that you're choosing? What have you decided that will provide you, which you are incapable of providing for yourself? And everything that is can be destroyed and created all times a gazillion.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
wrong,
please.
smart, thoughtful, you have to ask, Bhavishya, you have to ask, what do I love about victimhood? Because if you don't love about it, you will change it at a drop of the hat.
Exactly. I'm not choosing it, but I feel maybe somewhere it is in my subconscious mind. That's why it's not giving me the
Okay,
power.
fine. If it's in your subconscious mind today, I am your subconscious mind sitting in your room, okay, in your house. I'm blocking your one room, and I am not a contribution. Okay, you have very politely told me, please, Suruchi, leave. I need this room. If I don't do, month, 2 months, years, what are you going to do?
Throw you out.
Throw me out? What
Yes.
you will do? You'll throw me out? You'll take action?
Yes. Yes.
Why are you not willing to throw your victimhood card is my question. Subconscious, not subconscious, I don't understand. It's a problem, it's a thorn. I'm going to throw whatever it takes, whether I need to take a session, whether I need to sit down and keep asking me the same question for 30 days, 2 months, 3 months, unless I get what do I love about it so that I can change it. But what we do, we sit down 5 minutes, I didn't get an awareness. We sit down and do it for a month. Hey, this didn't change. No, are you at it to change it irrespective?
Yes. That is the consistency should be there. It's a muscle to
It's
build. Yes.
I said I'm staying in your house for one year. Finally, you said, boss, I'm going to throw your luggage out and throw you out and lock it. And even if I need to go for a holiday, my house will be closed. That when I turn and I'm like, oh, nobody's in the house. Right?
Right.
You didn't say, oh, she's so huge. Oh my God, she has so much power. You didn't say anything. You said, boss, out. That's it. Very
Yes.
clear, very precise. So it is your victimhood is not bothering you enough for you to change it. If it will bother you enough, you will do whatever you need to change it, because it's not bothering you enough. You can tolerate it, you can still be with it, so you are dilly-dallying it.
Right.
It's just that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome. There were 2 hands raised. Sonali disappeared. Okay. Anybody else? I can take one last question. It's already 7:50. So anybody, any question that you have? Okay. If no question, let me. Okay. Yeah, Krishna.
Okay. Now, sometimes this victimhood, is it something that we would be having just one person, like with certain person, or is a victimhood a basic character personality?
No, I said you have power, but there are certain situations you act powerless. Okay, you can be a powerhouse in your business, but in your relationship, you can be powerless. Just like let me. Somebody okay. I don't know. I'm just muting you, Krishna, and then once you have to answer, just unmute. So it's like you act like. Have you seen people who was a CEO, lady CEO, and everything, right? Huh? And then their business, they're like a powerhouse where people are scared of them. But when they go to the house, they act as a pathetic pile of shit. Their power just disappear, and you're like, hey, what happened to this person? So how what I said earlier, what significance that you have attached to that relationship? What have you defined will go wrong if you claim your power there? Because you have a conclusion, you have a decision attached to your role play, which doesn't allow you to claim power. Because if you know how to be powerful in certain area, you know how to be powerful here, but you've decided that something will go wrong, and that's the reason you decide that being powerless serves you in that particular relationship, and that is important to you rather than claiming and owning your own power. So it is just that. If there's a particular area where you see, or a particular situation, I repeated this earlier also, if there is a particular area, particular situation that you feel that you are powerless, ask, what conclusion do I have here which is creating this? What do I love being this role in this situation? And what is my secret agenda here? Just these three, you will get a lot of information, and then it's a choice that you have to make it every time until it becomes a habit. It becomes a part of you. It is not a pill that once you take, your whole life is changing. I'm sorry. If that would have been, we bath daily, we eat daily, we dress daily. We don't just do it one and for 365 years we wait. No. So these are the actions that you will have to take it on a daily basis unless it becomes a part of you. Because being powerless, being a slave is so entrained in us from centuries that we really don't know how to claim our power. It may be not this lifetime. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anything else? Anybody have any pressing queries that wanted to ask? But
One small pressing one, and can I ask quick one? If I'm doing a fundraiser, I don't feel very powerful about it, but it's always like my mind goes to raising funds, and I'm like, but it doesn't feel powerful. What's my hidden viewpoint?
What conclusion do you have that fundraiser is for pathetic people and poor people?
That's it.
What if it's not about that? You're raising something. So how much alignment you are with the target for what you're raising the fund for? Is the target more important than your conclusions?
Okay.
Your limitations? Like if I like something, even I know I can't, but I will do helter skelter, whatever it takes to reach there. It is not about you. So everywhere you made everything about you, can you destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, for lunch, because it's nothing about us, and it's everything about us because there's no separation between anything.
It's almost like I want to ask, oh, so it's okay to do a fundraiser, it's
No,
a
what's
pathetic
not okay? What if it's
energy.
not okay to do fundraiser, but I'll do it because I believe in it?
And why can't I get money from anywhere? Why do I have to do it like that? What is wrong with me?
The whole thing is, what is your secret agenda by raising that money? It's as simple as this.
I
What is
will
your
ask.
agenda with that? Because that's the reason you're feeling, oh my God, if I get caught, will I be supported? Will I not be supported? What is it? Hey, this
Am
is
I hiding it? Am I hiding something?
What are you hiding? You have to ask yourself.
What am I hiding? Oh, I'm not sure what, but it's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because the thing is, see, if you have a target to raise fund for something, people's judgment doesn't matter. People will judge you. People will support you. People will not support you, but you will go towards what your target goal is because you feel connected. You feel passionate for it. But if you don't,
I don't want to
for it, but you're just doing for the heck of it because everybody else is doing, you will not do it. Period.
I don't want to do it for myself. I can do it for others. But when it's for me, I feel, how can I raise fund for myself,
So are you a charity? Are you looking for charity?
No, I don't want charity. That's the thing. But I feel like it's charity. But I need to raise funds for some things. But why do I feel like I need to raise funds?
You decided that you can't provide for yourself, that you want somebody else to provide it for you.
Okay.
That is a catch-22 situation. See, being like a lot of time doesn't want to receive support because you don't want to be provided for, but please be provided for, but not from the space that I need to be provided because I believe I can't provide myself. It is not from that space. I can provide for myself, but I'm open to be provided for. That is the space. That is by being you, by being the power and not playing a pathetic card. But when you say, hey, I can't provide for myself, so I want somebody to support me. It's coming from a conclusion that you can't support yourself. And then people will never support you
Oh, okay.
because you are needy.
Yes.
And you will always
I'm
be
hiding. I'm hiding that. That's what I'm hiding, that I'm needy.
Yeah. And what if you don't need to be needy? Need is a lie. There is nothing called need. Need is a lie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys. I hope this contributed to you. It's interesting how things shows up. Sonali, you had a question. I went up to you. You disappeared.
No, I disappeared because entities was all around me.
So
बाजू में घूमता रहता है ना वो entities वाले.
Agreed, but my question to you is still I'll just ask you. My question to you is, Sonali, whom are you giving more power than you? Every way you're giving someone else or something else more power than you. Can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all that doesn't mean, because if you're the powerhouse, entity भी नहीं तुमको रोक सकता है. किसी के बाप में उतना दम नहीं है. ओके, बट दम तभी आता है जब हमारे दम में दम नहीं होता.
Yeah.
So where are you not willing to claim and own your power is my question. Just ask, what do I love about the things that I'm creating in my life? Because you love something, that's the reason you keep creating it. That's period. And it's okay. The moment you know what you love and you say, okay, I love this, how can I get another way rather than creating the same situation again in my life? There are a lot of 990 ways of getting the same thing without creating obstacles.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So great. Thank you so much. And it was lovely seeing all of you with your questions. And thank you for your contribution.
Thank you, Suruchi. Thank you so much. Really contributed a lot.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Really contributed, huh? Suruchi, the power. Good. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody.
It was so
Bye.
nice.
Bye.
Stop.
Thank you.